It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Thursday, September 23rd, 2021. Number 1. Members of the Congressional Black Caucus met with White House officials Wednesday to discuss the treatment of Haitian immigrants at the U.S.-Mexico border. CBC members called for the suspension of the Border Patrol agents photographed on horses rounding up Haitians at the border. Following the meeting with senior White House officials Cedric Richmond and Dr. Susan Rice, Caucus Chair Representative Joyce Beatty said the focus was not only on the consequences of the border agents' behavior, but on the conditions at the border as well. Number 2. After months of talks, negotiations have collapsed in bringing the George Floyd Policing Act to the Senate for passage. Senator Cory Booker announced Wednesday that talks regarding police reform fell apart. The New Jersey Democrat said lawmakers could not strike a bipartisan deal despite the promise by President Biden that the law would be passed by 1 year after the murder of Floyd by Minneapolis police. In a separate statement, negotiator Congresswoman Karen Bass called upon the Biden administration to use the constitutionally mandated power to bring about meaningful police reform. Number 3. This week, several progressive lawmakers introduced a bill that would reinstate a nationwide eviction moratorium just as deaths from COVID-19 are at their highest levels since early March. Lawmakers say the bill would direct the Secretary of Health and Human Services to implement a ban on evictions and grant permanent authority to the department to implement an eviction moratorium. The Supreme Court's conservative majority at the end of August allowed evictions to resume across the United States, blocking a temporary ban that was put in place because of the coronavirus pandemic. Number 4. Hip-hop star Gunna, born Sergio Giovanni Kitchens, recently celebrated the opening of Gunna's Drip Closet and Grocery Store. It's a small market built in McNair Middle School that now provides an accessible place where students and families can get free food, school uniforms, sneakers, and personal care items. The store, which is now open to the school's 900 students and their families, even provides groceries for those who may be vegetarian or vegan. Number 5. Members of the Congressional Black Caucus, religious leaders, and others are working to help bring our Haitian brothers and sisters into the United States, as this country has done for countless other migrants from countries like Afghanistan. As we hold the government accountable, there are organizations on the ground helping to keep Haitians going as they continue to seek entry into the U.S. Check out What You Need to Know newsletter about what you can do to help via organizations like the San Antonio-based Black Freedom Factory. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Remember that you are worth all the good that the universe has to offer. Receive it. I do. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with the one and only George Wallace and friends as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Check out the newest album of our very own social activist, Quinn Townsend Riley, And She Worthy, available on all streaming platforms now. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partner, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And to subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.